Hey guys, it's 2020 and you know I got some new stuff. Today's video is nails. Yes, girl, if you want to save them coins, I'm going to show you how I do designs at home. If you're interested, stay tuned. Bye. Welcome to the Queendom, guys. I'm going to be working on this nail today, adding some more jewelry on it, and talking a little bit about these other two. This is the brand of builder gel that I use. And you see I have my various amounts of rhinestones, different shapes. I have my lamp, which is my LED lamp. It is a 30, 60, 90 second lamp. As you can see, the inside of it with the lights. And just light it up just so you can see it. Wax tip pencil, which I have my other pointer in, which helps me navigate the jewels. I have my tweezers to pick up jewels that are maybe more difficult. My handy dandy brush. I have some alcohol here that I use to wipe the tools off, as well as dip my brush in to clean it and to clear off excess gel. This is the top coat that I use. If you can see, is UR Sugar. Is no wipe top coat, soak off, UV LED gel polish. So this is what I actually use as a top coat when I'm done. So let's get started. So this gel builder for the jewels and stuff. This is the brand I use. It works really good. This stuff is good. You can leave this out for almost 24 hours without a lid, and it will not dry out. So the only way you can dry it is with an LED light. That is important to know. So what I do is I just dip some in here, get it on my brush. Sometimes you gotta just swirl it around so it's not getting all over the place. As you can see, that's a good healthy amount that I'm getting. I don't know if my hand helps. So I'm gonna take and just paint it on the area that I would like to work on. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Try not to get it in spots that you don't want it on. For this, I'm not doing a full nail. I'm gonna just do the top area, so I'm going to just focus on that. Now you don't have to make it perfect, but you want to try to make it probably as smooth as you can get it. As you can see it. But once you actually put the stones and stuff on it, you really won't see that. So I'm gonna move this stuff so you guys can see what I'm doing here. I just basically go in here with my wax tip, touch a rhinestone, and it's on here as you can see, and just add it to my nail. Now, this is no help from anyone. I am doing this by myself. Once you stick it on, you can move it around. What I like about this builder gel, you don't have to worry about rushing to get it on so fast. Once you get it on, you can always adjust it, move it. I also use this tip. This helps to navigate and move it. And what you want to do with the jewels, you want to place them on, but you want to get them as close to the next gem as possible so it can just look nice. Now, sometimes you may get some excess on it. You just get a little paper towel or something and just wipe it off. Doesn't hurt nothing. You need to make sure you're putting the gems on the right way. Now, some gems, believe it or not, you can really put it on both ways. Sometimes what happens is the gems will stand up or move around. So you have to just kind of take your time. Like right now, this one is a little upside down. So I'm just going to use my pointer and fix it. No concerns, no worries. Most of the times the gems, if you shake them around, you can get them, you want them to be, you want to touch the right side up. You don't want to have to flip the gem. You want to just be able to place it on. Now see here, you have to just move this gem. Sometimes it moves the other ones because, again, it's not cured yet. So you gotta just be careful. You don't want to spend all your time trying to fix them. And once you get your design, you get them on the way you want them. What I do sometimes when a gem flips over, just wipe it on my paper towel here and flip it over. Now, sometimes what happens is what just happened. I put on the gem and another one decided to come off. These two gems are being a little bit resistant. You know, make sure when you're buying gems, you want to get the ones that are flat. As you can see, that's the design. You want to get a flat. The flat ones are easier to manage. And at this point, you just build and build until you're done. Making sure you are getting all of these gems on here the right way. That none of them are flipping around on you. And I will say this is where I will stop because I'm done. You can see some excess around here. Don't worry about it. When you put the top coat on it, it will cover that. And it'll be fine. So what I do now, I just put under here, cure it. Collect any gems that fell off onto the little mat here. Put them back on my little tray. While this is curing, I usually do 90 seconds. Sometimes I do this 2 or 3 times. You know, until I think it's good. And the one thing about this, sometimes what I do, I will take and use some alcohol and just wipe it off to get the tackiness off. If I feel like it doesn't, you know, harden on its own. It always keeps the tackiness even after it's cured, but all you have to do is just wipe it off with some alcohol. But when I know I'm putting a top coat on, I don't do that. I do that in the end. Sometimes around the edges, you may feel a little tackiness, or you know, at the tips or something like that, depending on what you're doing with the nail. Now, under the nails, as you can see, these are my real nails, so I also use a top coat and put a coat under my nails just to keep the nails in good shape, good condition. A lot of times on the edging of the nails, over time, your nails will start to separate. So what I do is I put top coat on it to keep it good. So we're going to come in here, we're going to check it. We're going to look at it and see if maybe we want to do it one more time. You don't need to cure the other nails that are already done. You can put as many gems as you like on your nails. That's just my thing. Just load them up if you feel like it. Once this is totally cured, then you're pretty much done. You just add the top coat and then cure it again. This is definitely something that you want to have time to organize your gems and see which gems you want to use. This particular thing is it's hard to see these gems on here, but it's hearts. It's close to Valentine, so I wanted to go with a Valentine's theme, but I didn't want to use pink or red or white, so I did purple as my base. Little shimmery glitter. Yeah. I used some of my nail art pieces that I had, not just my rhinestones, but my little hearts, as you can see. Guys, and all this stuff came from Wish. Not expensive at all. Most of the jewels are probably no more than $3. For this, like, you get a pack of these, which is not, this is like 2 things combined. But, you know, of course, I've been using them as well. But I have used these on maybe, this will be my 3rd time, I think, using them. You can remove, okay, so this is good now. So now we're going to put the top coat on. And a lot of people don't like to put the top coat on the gems. It depends on what kind of gems you have. To me, I don't see no different. You are able to see how shimmery or shiny it looks here, and you're going to see it once I put the top coat on. I mean, to each his own. It's up to what you like. But I make sure I coat the whole fingernail. And then you want to go down and make sure you do the whole nail, because now you don't put that builder gel on. You want to make sure you smooth it out and you're not getting lumps. I coat it pretty good because one is my product. So I don't have to feel like I need to try to save. I feel like a lot of times at the nail salons, they try to save the product. So they make it very thin, which causes the jewels to fall off. Now for me, I'm very rough. I do cooking, cleaning, crafts, tons of different things. The hardest part with these jewels is putting clothes on, like pulling up your pants. It gets caught in your shirt. It gets caught in your, get caught in your pants. Sometimes it can get caught in your hair. So for me, I need to be able to do my hair, clean my house. I'm a regular person doing regular stuff. So I have to be able to cook, clean, and everything. With all these jewels, yes. I want to be able to cook my dinner without feeling like it may be a rhinestone in somebody's food. So I secure them I make sure that they're very secure when they're on. A lot of times what I will say is in the kitchen is, for me, the last place you find the nails, the last place that the nails are come off. I mostly find it in getting dressed. You know, you're putting on your clothes, you're pulling up the pants is the most, because it usually gets hooked when you have some of these gems like these that, as you can see, that lifts up off of the nail, they easily get caught onto things and get snagged. It's winter time, so you put your coat on, socks on, those kind of things. It gets caught into the material and it will snatch the gems off. But for me, for the most part, I don't really usually have a problem. Also, I hear people a lot of times say they keep the nails on for a month, 3 weeks. I'm gonna be totally honest. I guess it depends on how good your nails grow. And if you have fake nails under here or real nails. But because I have my real nails, I change my nails every 2 weeks. There's no way that I can go a week and a month. I have no idea. Even with fake nails, I don't understand how somebody can go a whole month. I mean, that means that you're probably barely doing anything with your hands if you can go that long without getting a refill. Or is the colors that you use in, because to me, in 2 weeks, my nails, you can see the new growth, and you can see the the new growth of the nails. So for me, for the to keep up on my nails, what I tend to do is I do a little bit of maintenance to my nails myself. I keep the under nail clean. As you can see, under my nails are not like dirty. This one looks shiny because I had put top coat. I didn't top coat the rest of them, which I need to. And like I said, the top coat helps protect it. You can look and see that is definitely my real nail under there. And so I do like maintenance. I use different tools to clean under these nails to make sure they stay clean. Just a tip, especially for people who, see, now you feel it. I told you I cured it twice. Sometimes I just do it 3 times just so all through the jewels get cured. As you can see, it still looks as shiny. Sometimes, depending on these particular jewels that I have, I got all this stuff from Wish. Now, these jewels look different, as you can see. When I put the top coat on, it changes it, where these pretty much stay the same. So you have to test out the jewels to see which ones really work good with the gel top coat. And then as you see it now, I have it done. And what I will say is I will point this out. So this nail here, underneath it, it has this multicolored glitter. As you see, this is a full rhinestone nail with full rhinestones, but you can still see the purple base coming through. With this nail looks like it's more, like it's done better. It looks more perfected because, guys, this is the key. When you have this kind of glittery base opposed to a color base, you can clearly see the difference in how these nails are, the perfection of the nail, because you have the purple coming through, so you can really see any gaps or missing spaces. Where with this, because it's that glittery shimmery that matches with the actual stone, you cannot. So it looks perfect. That's just an easy tip. That's just really a tip to make it look more professional. This one doesn't look as professional or as neat looking as this one does. Just some tips. If you're going to do color polish, space them out like this, so then you don't have the pressure of trying to get one in every tiny spot. It's all different designs that you can do, ways you can try to test it out, where you can see your color but also have your gems. The cuticle gems design, I love it. This, to me, and it's just my opinion, it helps to keep the nails from not looking like you need a refill. I don't know if the top coat seals it or what it does, but it helps with that to me. And again, this is this design here. Now, each design is up to you, what you choose to do. Just go on the internet, go on And sometimes I like to keep one plain. Like I have these 2 plain ones. I think I'm probably going to work more to not putting as much on my thumbs. Because the thumbs, I use them a lot, you know. You try to think about the fingers that you use a lot, get a lot of action on. Middle fingers and these fingers are these 3. The pinky, the ring finger, and the middle finger. They don't get as much. The only thing I say about the pointer, I mean the middle finger is long and that kind of gets caught on things. But these 2 fingers are usually good for designs. You don't have to worry about so much of them coming off. Thumbs, depending on how intense the design is. Something flat like this should be good because the gems are flat bottom. You know, you want to get a flat bottom where, for example, I'll just pick up one of these so you could see. The bottom of the gem is flat. Okay, let me turn it this way. Yeah, there you go. It's flat. You want to work with gems like that are flat, because the ones that raise up like this one here, it makes it more difficult for you to secure it and keep it on. But again, like this now, just be creative. Is all about your creation. And of course, not last but not least, this is Carolina Mango Magic Cuticle Oil. Cuticle oil looks good. And I'm just going to show you how I apply it. I have some other cuticle oil that I'm going to be testing out where it's like a tube instead of the paint, like the, you know, the polish brush. And what I do is I just go around the cuticles. Give you that nice shine around them. And do that for all the nails. The last thing you want is some dry looking cuticles looking ashy. You don't want that. You don't want no dry cuticles. You want it to look nice, especially when you're doing, you know, taking pictures or what have you. I usually give it a few minutes and let it dry while I go to the next hand. Paint around here. Sometimes a little bit more difficult when you are doing your own nails. I'm going to work on a better setup so you guys can see this, what I'm doing a little bit better. But hey, this is where we're starting at for now. I started this, this is my 2nd or 3rd time doing it myself. So basically, what I do is, once I get this on, I just go around each finger and just rub the oil on. It's oil, so if it gets on the entire finger, hey, who does that hurt? Just go around, rub it in. You want it to look nice. And rub it in. You definitely like to do this before you do pictures, so you're not having them dry. And you'll see in the video and other parts of the video, you will see me talk about other tips and different things. So there you go. This is my Valentine's heart nail look. As you can see. Until next time, guys. Bye.